We're back. You know what? We're back. One time one of my fucking vlogs, I don't give a shit, so we're starting it. The whole thing's going in. Anyways, one time, I think it was Deadlifts with Jackson. The video like got put in the algorithm, one of my vlogs somehow. Like none of the vlogs ever go in the algorithm. The shorts do, but in the first like minute and a half of the video is just me sitting there smoking a cig, talking to Jackson. It was like the worst intro, but I just made the video for the boys, so like it killed the video. But everybody left the video at like 20 seconds in, is what I'm saying. So I just made a video on literally 10 minutes ago on self-love and self-love. I kind of felt like I don't know if I hit everything I want to hit. So we're gonna go into another one, and this one's gonna be how to love yourself. And I had all these great ideas like 46 seconds ago, but they're starting to leave. So they're coming back. Okay, how to love oneself. Now they're leaving again. Fuck. It's because that damn notification. How to love oneself. You gotta love who you are, what you're doing, right? So if you just wake up, okay, one thing, these are all my opinions, okay? And I'm not saying they're right or anything like that, but this, what I've learned and what I've noticed by observing the world. It all comes down to what you're doing day to day that is going to dictate if you're able to love yourself, right? Because if you're ignoring feelings, for me, for example, I used to work in the trailer factory, I used to work with RVs, and I'll get these feelings all day that I hated, right? Very not good feelings, and I just kept getting them. And it wasn't until I left the place, the RVs, that those feelings left. I could, tell them to fuck off all I want, but they kept showing up. Where am I going with this? If you're having feelings about yourself, or you're experiencing not optimal feelings that you don't want to feel, it's for a reason, right? Like it's not because the world just you have bad feelings. Like there's a reason. That's not like it's not like they just come and go with no reason. That's what I'm saying. They don't just come and go with no reason. So like for me, I was feeling angered all the time, and it was because in the back of my mind I knew I did not want to be going here, right? I did not want to be going to a 9 to 5. I just knew, like I knew there was something else for me. It didn't make me feel good. And like I said, those feelings never left. I was meditating, who knows how many, and every single day I had this stupid routine, bro, stupid. Getting up at 3:30 just to go to the gym and get all this shit done before this was stupid. Like, my nervous system was probably imploding. Like, well, that's kind of, it was. Point is, how to love yourself is how to deal with those feelings. How to deal with the feelings is you really have to sit back and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And I could have said all the bullshit I wanted about why I was upset every day or feeling, very irritable and stuff, but I knew back in the back of my mind damn well, I just knew this, right? This is how I figured it out. I was like, I just imagined if I wasn't going to this job every day, would I be pissed off? And the answer to that question was no. No, I would not. So maybe that'll help you. Ask yourself those kinds of questions, to figure out why you're feeling that way. But I was just like, would I be irritable anymore if I didn't have to go here every day? And the answer was clear to me. I was no. It took a lot of balls and like figure shit out, and I'm very blessed for my mother and all the opportunities I have, but it's able to, whatever, that's another video, it don't fucking matter. What matters is I asked myself that damn question, and maybe that's not the truth for you. Maybe you don't, maybe it's not the work, right? Maybe it's just something else. And 9 times out of 10 it probably was. And I probably should have worked a little bit longer and figured out some other things first, but for me, that was just my journey, and I needed to leave that to than give myself the time all day to tap into these why I'm feeling these specific ways. Because dude, there were so many feelings I was feeling, and it was all time, like all day, every day. It was like an emotional roller coaster. I just couldn't, I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, why do I not feel balanced in any way, shape, or form? I just feel like I had no control over my life. And it was because of these feelings, bro. They just kept coming. And, like, you can tell them to eat dick all you want, but guess what? How's that working? I bet it's not, because they keep coming. And again, maybe it's not leave the job, but it's ask yourself those types of questions. But to those feelings, right? All the feelings you get that you don't like, you ask. Again, maybe it's not why am I feeling this way, because that wasn't how I figured it out. It was, I noticed the feeling. What was the feeling? It was irritableness. It was anger. And I asked myself questions like so the just job is an easy one. I was like, how irritable would I really be if I didn't have to go here all day? I was like, fuck, like a 1 out of 10. And I'm like at a 9, so there's that one. I don't know, another feeling. What's another feeling? Shame. Shame's a good one. If you're feeling shame, the question I asked was, I asked many, but the one that figured out that to help me was, what would I have to be doing to not feel shame, right? And that, as I figured out, I figured out the feeling of shame, because I was feeling ashamed of myself. And it wasn't, why am I feeling ashamed, right? Because there could have been 12 billion things. And so the question was, what would I have to be doing to not feel shame? Because those, you can get a tangible fucking thing, right? You can get a physical thing to do that, because, right, based off what you believe. We're all fucking different. We're all on our own journey. But that question can apply to everybody in their own situation, right? It's, what should I be, or what would I, if I didn't want to experience shame, what would I have to be doing every day, right? That's a good way to find your purpose in life too. And I think that, at the end of the day too, how to love yourself is, like, at the end of the day, it is finding purpose. And that's kind of what I'm explaining in a sense, just in a not really direct way. Because it's, those feelings, if you can't escape them, you're never going to find purpose, I guess. I don't know. But the feelings, yeah, those are the questions I would ask, because the why am I feeling this way never fucking works for me. Never worked for me. I never was able to sit there and be like, why am I feeling shitty, and get an like, I got 100 answers, which, then you almost become schizophrenic, because you're like, you think you're doing everything fucking wrong then, right? That's another problem with that question, is then you think, why am I feeling this way? It gives you, like, you can name off 100 fucking reasons, and then, like, now you feel like even more shit, right? It's, the questions I asked was, what would I have to be doing to not feel shame? Or if I didn't have to do this every day, would I feel angry? Like, it's just like, right? Like, what perspectives can we look at and, like, think the opposite of that feeling? What would you need to be doing to make that feeling go away? And like I said, if you ain't got shit like me where you can just quit your fucking job, save up money, and, like, figure some shit out, don't start there, obviously. And I'm not saying ever do it. Like, you do you, What I am saying is, start with a feeling and ask it different questions. Don't ask, why am I feeling this way? Because it's just like a trap, in my opinion. Ask, what can I do? And I think that wraps it up for this one too. That's good right there. Like I said, I used 2 examples there, but I think they put a good perspective, because again, like, those types of questions can apply to every fucking feeling you have. And it's good on the good ones too. Why am I see, there I go. That's how natural it is. See, why I'm making the video. I already asked, why am I feeling good? What is it that I'm doing that's making me feel good? Is a better question to ask, I guess. Not why, right? Not why. Because when you ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing to make me feel this way? You get to look at it from a perspective of you have control, right? If you're asking why, then it's like you're asking for a reason that you don't have, is what the brain's interpreting, right? But if you say, what is it that I'm doing that is allowing me to feel this way? Something along those lines, right? That kind of, I think you get the general idea of what I'm saying here. When you do those, it tells yourself you have control, right? Okay, I'm doing actions and it's making me feel this way. What are they? If it's good, keep doing them. If you don't like feelings, what can I try out? What can I try out differently, specific to a feeling, that's gonna figure that shit out? And that's gonna wrap it up. 11:11 on the fucking camera. That is how to love yourself. Notice how that wasn't like said one time in the video. That's because that's how it is. I don't fucking know where I was going with that one, but how to love yourself is how to have control over your life. And it's not that you have control over the feelings, right? Because when the feelings happen, they happen. Like, you can't stop them from happening. But what you can do is look at them, right? And then if you don't like them, ask yourself, what is that going to be doing that would help this go away? Then you start doing that. And if it stops showing up as much, bingo, you're on the right path. But we're never going to be able to stop them, right? Because that would be like, we're perfect, right? And we're not. So it's how fast can you react to that? And figure that out. Because as soon as those bad feelings stop coming so much, you're going to find out that you're much more happy with yourself. Because you're giving yourself space to be happy with yourself. You're giving yourself space for peace. And I think happiness is like, again, it's a feeling. It's something that keeps going. But like peace necessarily, I don't know if it's necessarily a feeling. You know, it's just like I don't know. I guess you can call calm a feeling. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know on that one. So with that being said, good. I think the video's good. Have a good day, and try this on how to love yourself, yeah, not the title of the damn video. Give this a try for how to love yourself. It doesn't need the affirmations, read the same shit on the mirror every day. Give this a try. If you like it, if you like this kind of video, again, I would love your feedback, because at the end of the day, I'm kind of like just trying to share my perspective on what's helped me, so I can help others. So if these ain't it, and there's some other things you want me to talk about, or like a way to do it, let me know, because I'm really not doing this for me. So with all that being said, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, and yeah, give me recommendations. Peace.